Hi there, Cosmic Family. My name is Yahriel. In this incarnation, we are here in one more day of this planetary ascension. I am going to channel a message, so as always, remember to only take what it is adjusting to your experience and let go of what is not. I'm going to focus in what needs to be illuminated at this point. So let's see what I am receiving. Okay. You are among two paths right now. You have to make a decision, you have to make a choice, because you cannot move forward without doing this. And you are more inclined in one direction, which is not necessarily the one that brings growth. I am seeing a very, very clear two paths in here. I mean, sometimes it happens for people that they are reevaluating certain things, that there are paths that have certain potential and paths that not. In here, it is very, very clear that there is something that is not bringing growth anymore for you. It is not evolutionary anymore. And there is this another path, this other path that represents expansion for your soul and also represents inner coherence. But the thing is that there is a strong emotional attachment right now to the path that you are assuming, the path that you are inclined. And it is like you are even forcing yourself to find something positive about this path, but the positive experience or the benefit of this experience is ephemeral in comparison to the discomfort that you are going through while you are choosing this. This could be linked with a relationship. For many of you, I am feeling that this is linked with connections, not necessarily romantic, but you can adjust this to other experiences too. So it is like, for some of you, you have invested a lot of time in this experience. For others, this is an opportunity that appeared and perhaps you were waiting for this opportunity for a long time. This is what I am feeling, and that's why you want to take it. But many times opportunities are coming for us to detect the patterns that we still are carrying, so we can make a decision that really contributes to the things that we truly want to manifest. For example, if this is about an opportunity, perhaps you met a person that is not actually available to build a relationship in the terms or sharing the core values that you have. And the thing is that this person is appearing, so you can say no to that because you are respecting and valuing yourself, and you let go of this thing so you can really connect with someone later that is actually aligned with you. And this requires also to developing that inner trust that if we are choosing the right decision right now, life will bring us whatever thing we need in order to grow. But what happens in here, it is that this situation, and as I said, for other people, this is about something that you have been carrying for a long time. Perhaps you didn't wait. It is something that you have been investing your energy for a long time, and that's why it is very challenging right now to let go of this thing, because there is a lot of emotional attachment, and this situation in the present moment is activated patterns that you have experimented in your childhood. Perhaps I don't know, you were abandoned by one of your parents, or you experimented this psychologically, because we don't have to have an absent parent to experiment this. This could come from many experiences for the unconscious, This is not in order to blame anyone. It is just only to recognize which is the pattern that is there. Because I am seeing that this situation is activating that pattern in a very strong way, And that's why you are feeling the push to continue to go towards that path, or towards that situation, or that person, because you really want to feel the emotional security or the emotional stability. It is very, very associated with emotions in here. It doesn't matter if we are talking about a situation that is linked with resources, whatever thing it is. In this moment, you are being like you are feeling emotionally attached to this thing, because there is a matter of security and stability that you really want to experiment. But this situation, it is also teaching you that you can cultivate that stability and that emotional security when you are really accompanying yourself, when you are really embracing yourself as you are, and when you can really trust that if you choose the right thing for you, that you don't have to take whatever thing, opportunity, or even situation that you have invested a lot of time. Look at you, you're secure, you are safe letting go of this thing. And if you accompany yourself, you will feel that emotional security inside. It is a new way. It is something that perhaps you haven't experimented before. And that's why this situation, it is challenging you so much, because this step requires for you to embrace a new self. And also embracing the wounds of your inner child, so you can incarnate the adult that you are at the present moment. So it is very, very important that you that you can not enter, that you can transcend even the patterns of judging yourself or feeling shame or whatever thing at the moment that you start to being aware of this pattern that is developing right now. It is very important for you to treat yourself with compassion. Even if you feel right now that you want to invest your energy so much in something that is not good for you. Because that is how we can truly make the real changes, by understanding, I am feeling that I have this impulse. I am understanding that this impulse, it is not good for me. And so I'm going to accompany myself in this situation, because it is this impulse is being born from my fears, from my insecurities, and from painful experiences that I went through. So it is very important to treat yourself with compassion, so you can make the right decision for yourself. This is not a decision that has to conform anybody on the outside, not your family, not the environment. This is something that you have to do for yourself. This is a step that you are going to give, because you are cultivating, you are allowing the love that you already have inside. You are allowing yourself to recognize that love. So it is also important, in order to make this decision and in order to turn the focus into the right direction, that you can really be honest with yourself and recognize that the positive things that you can observe right now, because there is this forcing yourselves to see something positive in this situation or this person, but it is like you are cutting off, or you are putting aside all the discomfort and all the red flags with quotation marks. So in the end, that benefic or positive thing that you are seeing, it is not that positive actually, or that benefic. It is more the discomfort that you are already experimenting with this situation, than the benefits and the growth. But the situation, it is already an opportunity for you to grow, and it is already an opportunity to assume something valuable and to love yourself in a different level. And it is also important because I am feeling that for some people, this is about, if I let go of this thing, then I am not going to have another opportunity. Or if I let go of this thing, I will not reach, the things that I really want to reach, or I'm not going to create. It is these fears. There are these fears in your head. But that's why this is a call of trust in yourself. This is not a fantasy. This is not a faith that is coming from a fantasy. This is a faith that is coming from you understanding that if you can really follow your inner voice, and you can really be in coherence with the situation, and you can, in this occasion, it is important to evaluate this with with no, it is not about overthinking, but it is about understanding in a rational way, because your emotions are being pulling you. And so you have to put more rationality in this occasion in order to follow that inner voice, because your emotions are taking you into this direction, which is belonging to something that you know, that is familiar to you, but it is not good for you. Not many things that we have experimented as familiar are actually good. They were mechanisms and they were experiences, and we have survived through them many times. So I forgot what I was about to say, but it is important for you to recognize that positive thing that you are finding, it is like a minor aspect in comparison with the discomfort that you are feeling inside already. And this is about developing the faith in yourself, because you are making this, you are co-creating your reality by acting in coherence right here, right now, with what you know that is good for you, or that represents growth, even if it's challenging. So I am going to end this video here. Thank you everyone, and see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.